Hello, hello, this is KonfuZer. Welcome back to ARK Aberration. Been a little busy since my last video. As you can see, I have a tamed Ravager and one in progress. First one I got here, Lassie. She was 108, 116, somewhere in there when I found her. Now we've got another one. We're gonna tame this guy. Rusty brown color. Level 104. Could be better, but I'll take it. As you can see, he's already halfway done. Have decreased expiration rates on the meat, so that's going to last us long enough to finish the tame. And increased taming rate. So we don't have to sit here all day and wait. Got my portable taming pen, structures plus behemoth gates. I can collect those by hand or with a demo gun, which I keep on Lassie. Demo gun. I also keep, for the smaller gates here, colliders are going to be uploaded, which is what I set out on this trip for. Go find a loot crate so I could upload those, transfer them to another server. And then I found this guy, so yeah, every time I go out to tame something, I can't find it. Every time I go out to do something else, I find something to tame. So there you go. Been keeping an eye out for a nice spinal. Hi there, annoying dinosaur. So I'm just harvesting for no reason, just because I'm waiting for the tame to finish. When that's, might as well get some experience points and a few extra resources while I'm at it. See what else is in the area. Whoops. Are we there yet? Food has to go down 50 points to eat a piece of meat. So 15 more and we'll be ready to go. So when I go out, the chance of taming, I like to keep my taming supplies on the animal that I'm riding in a folder. Makes it easier to keep track of stuff. And then if I happen to get dead, usually my animal has a pretty good chance of surviving until I can get back to it. And that way if I can't find my body, at least my stuff is on the animal. Makes it easier to keep track of stuff. There we go, and I already have a name. Rin Tin Tin, so if you don't know who that is, go look him up. I remember when I was a kid watching Rin Tin Tin on the Disney Channel. So yeah, it's an old TV show. And I decided a while back that my first male Ravager that I tamed is going to be named Rintintin. Alright, so we picked up our taming pen. Lassie's still top dog for now. Ravager saddle. Fiber, fungal wood, hide. No metal. That's handy. But it needs a smithy. Which is kind of weird. So how much hide do we have? 122. Alright, and where am I in the world? 3650. I'm about halfway from one base to the other, so I think I'll just continue on my way. Actually, there's something I want to do back at my base. I'm waffling now, back and forth. Which way do I want to go? But I think back to base it is. Is it keeping up? Good job. Why tamed Ravagers don't seem to get the leading attack. Like the wild ones do. The tamed allosaurs on other maps get it. So I don't see why I tamed tamed Ravager couldn't get it. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys across the water here. Not getting intercepted too much. Whistle passive. Come on, let's get out of here. Good. And who are you? 80, okay. Whistle neutral. We're back in business. Alright, let's see if we can get past these guys. Still with me? Good job. Sometimes I get stuck on little annoying things like rocks or trees. So I have a pack leader bonus, you can see that in the upper right, green teeth. But don't appear to get any bleeding attacks. Alright, I think this is my turn. I just changed so that if I hop off, I will still follow. Now he'll follow Lassie instead of following me. There's a roll rat up ahead. Let's check this out. Just because I've never had one before, I want to try it out, but not this one. If I'm going to get one, I want to get a good one. So last time I streamed, I think my castle what was ambitiously being thought of as a castle is now more like a castle in structure. I am looking over at my reference program real quick. Just give me a second. Alright, back to business. So there's, you see my castle. I kind of put funny-eyed shaped windows in the front. Just cause. It was a little bit awkward to position everything correctly to get that, but it worked out. As long as you don't look too close at the seams. So yeah, so this is the front. Got a nice little got that guy's ears poking out. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna get stuck. Alright, but since he's following her now, when I open the gate, he'll just come right on it. Alright, to unload here, I'm gonna get stuff I need. Dump that, don't need it. Demo gun goes back on her. What do you have? Dump, dump, dump. Okay, so first the acerbics, which count as narco berries, go in there, and we'll pull for as many as we can make. Perfect. Alright, and then turn on the grill. Cook all the raw meat from both of them. Raw prime meat. Why not? And then go store resources. So let's see, chitin and keratin goes in there. Fiber and hide goes in there. I don't remember where I'm putting the pelts. There we go. Meal berries for future possible taming mission things go in there. Seeds go in there. And then all the other stuff goes in the feeding trough. Alright, so we have 2 Ravagers now. These guys turn around and look at how big they are. Their shoulders come up taller than my head. That's pretty big. They don't seem so big when you're writing something else. Oh, and before we level him up, I like to record their base stats. So what does that say? 2560. Stamina 1260. I got this idea from somebody else. It's not original with me. It's a brilliant idea. So now, any animal that I'm likely to breed, I record their stats before. He's already got 10 levels. So, before I do any leveling on it, because their offspring will be gain their stats from the parents' base stats before leveling. After taming, but before leveling. Wait, so it's melee 225. Alright, so Health 2560, stamina 1260. Health, stamina, and melee are the three that I'm trying to compare now. So 25, 12, and 225. And what does she got? 25, so his is better. 12, hers is better. And melee 225 is pretty close for both. Their weight, I think, was pretty close. So... Oops, Timberries keep going. So I guess I'll storm there. And then... Is cooked meat done yet? On the grill? Some of it. Cooked prime meat. Smithy. Ravager, pull 4. So these buttons up here from the Structures Plus mod. If I click this one, it'll pull whatever I need to build the selected blueprint. And it says not enough, and that would be the fungal wood 110. Alright. Should be, yep. Flare gun. So you guys can see. Not much point watching a video if you can't see. 110. There it is. And because I'm out here anyways, might as well just bring in extras. That was the glider. I can't do third person. Oh, maybe I can. Let's do this first. I think I would have to go into the orbit view while I'm in fight, which means I wouldn't be able to see where I'm going. Ka-chow, here it comes. Wood goes in raw resources. Our mushrooms. Yep, too many of those. Alright, he's settled. No, equip. Alright. Alright, next step. Now that I have pair of Ravagers. Where did I put the hitching post? Is it downstairs? There it is. Alright. This is crazy. They can fit through these doors. Alright, so that hitching post here. Hitching post there, you can see. Go to the animal, hitch dino. It's a Structures Plus piece. Where'd she go? Oh, he is still following. That'll be annoying right with the ladder, so let's put him over here. Hitching post immobilizes your dinosaurs. You can't mount them. You can't ride them. You can't. They can't fight. But put them on wandering. They won't actually move because they're hitched, which means they will breed, and you don't have to babysit them and whistle at them to stop over and over. Alright, so while that's happening, let's do a little tour of the house. So downstairs area, when you come in the front door with your googly eyes, got That's Dodger. I carry him around with me when I go on my adventures. Got my personal crafting station where I keep my loot and my tribe mate who's sleeping on the job here. Puts his stuff over there. Refrigerators, resource storage organization. Table here with mortars for general crafting. The smithy. Medieval forge, which comes from Medieval Structures 2, I think is the name of the mod. I don't know. It says 4 times the speed of the refining forge. So it's kind of an in-between from the normal forge and the industrial forge. This is our nanny, which is actually what she's called, nanny, S plus nanny, structures plus. You feed her honey, or fuel her with honey, whatever, then she will take care of the imprinting and feeding of your babies, animals. Next floor up, we've got the grill. More stuff here. Over here we've got the fabricator and bookshelf. Nice big open floor. I love open spaces. Here's unnamed bulldog. I think this is the first one I tamed. Got a little deck here that opens up to the back animal pen. That's not what I wanted. Back animal pen. Back inside. The water reservoir. See, now I wasn't going to build one of these. As you can see, it's full. It never rains on Aberration. I saw on somebody else's YouTube video, these things will gradually, over time, collect water. So I built one, and sure enough, it collects water. I don't know if it has to be outside or not. As you can see, it's kind of half in, half out. This water, or this, you can see a little blue dot there on this ceiling tile. This ceiling tile has pipes embedded in it. It's a structures plus thing. It's called square internal piping, or internal piping, sorry. They also make those to go inside walls or pillars. And so it's basically an intersection piece that embeds in the wall, in the floor. And that's what that tap is attached to. So we have, can look out to the down belows. Also I can go up, I have this opening. I just never built a base with a big hole in the wall. No, there's no flyers here, so it's more just for the look of it than anything. Big open space, you can see down there. Again, more windows. Where are you on? Just recharging? Yeah. And then roof access. No rails yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to put rails on here or not. It's nice to be able to run and jump. And then I also have, where's here, this secret, super secret level where I keep my generator. And this is the inside of where the eyeball things were that you saw from the outside. It's structures plus glass walls. So I have it set to be one way. So from the outside it's just black. From the inside it's tinted. You can set the tint level. Alright, let's go check on puppy meats. Gestation, 1 hour. Okay, so if you guys want to fast forward through the video after this is recorded, go ahead, but I'm going to be messing around for an hour. Make sure I get the puppy taken care of. Setting a timer on my phone to remind me, because I will probably forget. So let's make it be 5 minutes before that, so 54 minutes. Start. Alright. Behavior, disable wandering. Behavior, disable wandering. Now I've got her health is up to 5,000. I haven't added anything to her weight. Pretty much everything else has gone into melee. So let's see what happens here. Come on. One more. And then, yeah, okay. She's still top dog. 187 to 165, that's fine. And then we will pull this button, select something, anything in the container first, and then you press this button. You can pull resources from other places. So cooked meat on the grill, pull all of that. We still have room in here for other stuff. Alright, so while that's happening, I can unhitch you and unhitch you. Keep her in the house, just because it'll be easier to figure out where baby is. You can go outside. Okay, so now we're gonna need honey, because she's gonna need to be able to take care of the baby. So honey lasts, I think, about 6 hours. I don't know how long a Ravager will take to grow up. Hey, look at this. First light out to look at it. Giant snail. Some people just want to see the dinosaurs and stuff, so that's why I'm showing some animals. Oh yeah, I was looking for a loot crate so I could upload the gliders. So let's see if we can do that in an hour. Get those off of Lassie. Maybe I should take all this stuff with me just in case I find another amazing something or other to tame. Dump those all in here. Okay, so since I'm going to eventually want a greenhouse, also keep an eye out for beetles, which you can kind of find. And down below's, I've seen them there. Not sure if there's anywhere else they show up. Somewhere over there is a ramp. I should have brought Dodger with me. Whoa. Oh no. Oh good. Okay. This trip is about loot crates. Actually, I'm gonna go get Dodger, because that'll help light up the screen and it won't be so dark for everybody watching. like their health to be over 1,000. I like their charge capacity to be over 1,500. And their regen, I don't usually worry about that too much. I really don't know on these creatures what's good. This is how I've been doing it. And then I like to get their mission range high. And then, let's see. Alright, I think I might actually be properly ready. Alright, so I upgraded this guy's health, so he has to heal from the starting health up to where I upgraded him. And if you haven't seen that plant species Z, I think they're called, the tall pink things. They will heal you or your creature, that's your tamed creatures, if you stand next to them. So if I see one of those along the way, I'll stop and get some healing. There we go. Watch this. Oop, that was close. And off we go. So I'm kind of just going through the woods till I see a loot crate show up. Sometimes they're up high and hard to see. I'm also kind of heading towards my River's End base on the eastern end of the map, because there's a spot there where loot crate regularly shows up. So if I go there, do some fishing, but I don't have a fishing pole. Maybe do some mining. Maybe do some cliff diving. Oh yeah, I meant to jump off my... save that for next time. I meant to to jump off my house. Alright, I'm not sure. So look at this. If you come over here to where you get a crosshair, that, then jump, up you go. So this is just regular movement. This is sprinting, which just seems a little bit faster. If you press the crouch key, for me that's control, you can hang upside down. And then press crouch again to circle back up. And this is the cool thing. You can use weapons while you're on this thing. So I don't know. Oh yeah, spacebar, I'll dismount. Alright, now I got lost my orientation. So east. Also, watch the health. We're in health right now. Full health. Good jumping off of here. Lost less than 200. So they're nice. They've got nice suspension. Am I going south again? Yeah, we gotta turn west, east. So they're kind of like the tree cats, the thylacoleos, in that they can drop a long distance without taking in as much fall damage as other creatures. So I think if we look at my map, if I press, let's see, get some good lighting for you. Press escape so you can see my mouse pointer. We were in this area, I think is where my other base was. Or here somewhere. And I'm going to here. Right now I'm at 31:57, so right about here. So we're almost there, at the end of this river. And there's a waterfall that goes into the down below. I have seen otters in these waters. Aberrant otters look pretty cool. Most of the aberrant creatures do, with their special black light glow-in-the-darky things. This is a little shack I built. Just cause. Just a lot of weird triangle ceiling pieces on there. From the top. I got straight pieces overlapping. Yeah, things don't quite line up when you use weird shaped pieces, but I don't know. I just wanted something that looked different. That's what I got. And while I'm here, checking to make sure there's nothing that needs to go back to the other base. Pretty good. Alright, so up there somewhere. Up there. Or not quite that high. Is a supply drop. So while we're waiting to see if that shows up, let's go try the mining magic. So some animals in ARK, when you put resources on them, the weight of the resource gets compressed. I'm not quite sure what the logic is behind that, but it's just a game mechanic to give certain creatures a benefit over other creatures. So you'll see when I mine this rock, I get about 300 metal from this rock. Regular pick and 100% damage. Okay, 291. On me, 200 weighs 200 pounds, so it's 1 pound each. Over there, it's half that. Don't know. Rocks, 100 is 50 pounds. Yep, rocks are half as well. So these are good mining buddies. Resource gathering, whatever. Sometimes these river rocks will give you metal. That's not a river rock. Not as much as a metal rock. Actually, the flint I can keep. I'll leave the hide here. Hide is a pretty easy resource to get. Alright, so I need to pull, whoops, sorry Dodger. Put metal in here. That gives us 320 metal. So if we divide 320 by 24, 13 and a third. That tells us how much spark powder to use to burn up that metal. And then pull the stone. And since we're here doing stuff, let's make some spark powder, because crafting stuff gives you experience points. Why not? And check up there, I don't see anything. You're still in follow, good point. So I'm not sure where else to look or how long to wait before the loot crate comes out. Guess while we're waiting, let's look for otters, why not? Underwater is really nice. I like the look of it. It's not that deep here. I can barely keep myself submerged. This earthquake is not helping. There's an otter. Level 40. Hi, otter. There you go. Is there another one? Where are you? Level 20. I think when this earthquake is over. Oh, I'll try and tame an otter. Why not? Whoops. 0.6, I'm looking for bigger fish, that's what I'm doing. 1.3, that might work. There we go. Got it. Alright, now I gotta get to it before the otter does. Okay, grab the fish. And then where did that otter go? Getting oxygen. There. Are you the right one? Level 12. So there's 3 otters here. There's 2 females, 20 and 40. And then level 12 male. Chased that fish so much, I don't remember where that started. Well, it's gonna probably decay. So when you're holding a fish body up to the otter, it shows a press E to feed the otter. There. 36, why not? I missed. Where'd it go? Can't see. Get away. There we go. And now I can't pick you up because I already have Dodger. On an official server, it will take a long time to tame an otter. Many feedings. Come on. So the problem with otters is that they only eat fish, even after taming. Which means, what's going on over here? Did you find a raptor or something to kill? Which means if you don't remember to feed him fish, die. So let's put you in the cabin. Actually, this will be good because this furnace creates heat, but the otters create insulation. If you upgrade their melee, that insulation bonus improves. So I'm going to change stance to passive, and then ignore group whistles. Following distance lowest, but don't follow. Yes, you're cute. Okay, here, I'll give you guys a better look at that. Here we are. Say hi to the otter. Hey. So, that's our new otter. At night, I think the white parts glow? I don't remember. If we're still here, we'll take a look. And then Dodger. Where did Dodger go? Let's not lose Dodger. Alright, looking up at the cliff, I see nothing. Metal's cooking. I will show you while we're waiting. Oh, trilobites. If you eat these trilobites with the Ravagers, you can get a lot of oil. And these things you can use to charge your... Come here. My bulb dog has an electrical charge. And those glow bugs will help recharge them. Oh no. Alright. So, here's the waterfall, river. The river comes out. Go down below. Grapple hook cannot reach across the waterfall. Here we go. parachute. And so down here, not too far. Let's see. Okay, that's glider mode. Oh no, right here. I was looking down too far. These weird rocks give metal. So while I'm here, I think I'm hearing things moving around in the bushes. What? Is there a mole rat? There is. Mole rat. Mole 8. I tempted, very tempted. Alright. So what we're gonna do is grapple up there. Why can't I pick it up? Is this really up there maybe? Did not. Oh well. Anyways, so come down here, you can mine a little bit of metal. Store it, take it back. I think I can probably carry maybe 200. Oh, you just keep kicking up the metal, don't you? Does this say dropped by roll rat? Dropped by roll rat, level 8. Quantity 17. Quantity 11. Quantity 8. Huh. Last time I was here, I kept feeling like I was hearing things in the bushes. Yeah, it was kind of freaking me out. Alright, so I'm encumbered. If you're encumbered, you cannot use a grappling hook. Probably not the glider, too. I don't know. I haven't tested that yet. Alright, so I want to get back over there. Can I hook to you? Okay, stay on my bolt dog. Yay. Alright. Tin looks like he's still here. Still no supply crate. This is getting boring. So we're adding 195. So we'll throw in another 8 spark powder. And move this over. I'm disappointed that the otter's not enough to insulate from the forge, but I guess that's not too surprising. Whoa! Go away. In the other house. These things are so annoying. Alright. I give up on this. I'm gonna go around the cliff and check up at the top. Take a quick look if there's no supply crate there. Head on back also. My timer has 23 minutes left for the new Ravager to be born. Forgot to set my stream title on Twitch. Whoops. Love the glowy bits on these creatures. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna get a dung beetle someday. Of course, it'll probably expire before the dung beetle comes. Alright, I think it's right about here. Since there's nothing here, we'll just move along down the river. As far as I know, there are no obelisks like on the other maps where you can just go and upload stuff. Except maybe on the surface, which I haven't been to yet. So the only place you can go to transfer goods items is the supply crates, which are kind of... Are these rare flowers? No, just regular bush type things. Look like lilies. Or... I don't know. Let's put that back on the hotbar. If you accidentally use a reusable flare while you're mounted, it's no longer reusable, it just disappears. $16 oil? Oh. This isn't my higher level Ravager. Maybe that makes a difference. Looking up the cliff sides for any sign of a loot crate. Still kind of keeping my eye out for a high-level Paracer, because I'm looking for a big herbivore. Bigger is better because fewer things will bother it, and also should be good for gathering berries. Except that I'm probably going to end up making a greenhouse, so that probably won't matter. Blue light, that's not it. Flashing lights are just part of the map background.